What is up, online family? I got a little friend for you here. Oh, it's a little loud, sorry. His name is Mr. Pico. Hello, Miko. How you doing, buddy? How you doing, buddy? It's one of my dogs I keep telling you guys about. He's such a cuddler. And now he wants to leave me. Hope you open the door, buddy. You gotta be smarter than that, bruh. Come on now. Whoa. Sorry about that. I hope you guys are doing well. Hope you are enjoying your week of learning about the Dust Bowl. And just FYI, I read some interesting news in rural California about the Lettuce Bowl. I'd never heard about the Lettuce Bowl before. Apparently, the Lettuce Bowl is a portion in California where 90% of our lettuce comes from. And they're being impacted by the pandemic. So do some reading on the Lettuce Bowl if you'd like to parlay your Dust Bowl knowledge to your Lettuce Bowl knowledge. So today's going to be a very short video. It's going to be very similar to yesterday. Day 3, we are going to go over 2 more. So our discussion question is, now that you've analyzed 2 more documents, what do you think are the main causes of the Dust Bowl? And now what we've done here, guys and girls, is all 4 accounts are linked right here. So if you need to review, if you were one of those people that didn't take notes, take notes, annotate, analyze, dissect that information so you get the best understanding. But if you are someone who didn't and you need a brief refresher, here they are. So just like yesterday, I'm going to go over one with you and you're going to go over the other by yourself. I'll try to keep this pretty short for you. So our document C is called a government report, and it's personal and confidential from Morris Cook. So Morris Cook is writing this. Why is it called a government report? Well, we'll find out. When is he writing it? He's writing it on August 27th, 1936. And I wonder who he's writing it to. The president. Seems legit. Maybe I would have written it, Dear Mr., and then insert the name, or Dear President, insert their name. But I feel you, Morris Cook. Let's see what you got to say. Dear Mr. President, we have the honor to submit herewith our report on the essentials. We've heard that word a lot recently. The essentials of a long-time program looking towards betterment of economic conditions in the Great Plains drought area. Mistaken public policies have been largely responsible for the situation now existing. That responsibility must be liquidated by new policies. The federal government must do its full share in remedying the damage caused by a mistaken homesteading policy, by the stimulation of wartime demands which led to overcropping and overgrazing, and by encouragement of a system of agriculture which could not be both permanent and prosperous. So, what is the tone of this letter? Is Mr. Cook saying, Mr. President, thank you for everything you've done during these times of uncertainty. We have everything we need. Or is the tone a little bit more dire or a little bit more negative, like, hey, Mr. President, we're struggling here. Let's go ahead and dissect it a little bit. So where and when, from whom, not where, Mr. Cook, Mr. Morris Cook. When did he write it? August 27th, 1936. And who is it addressed to? The President. Okay? We have the honor to submit herewith our report on the essentials of a long-time program looking toward betterment of economic conditions. So, a long-time program. He's talking about, he doesn't think the programs that have been rolled out and kind of introduced by the presidential administration are helping like they could. He's also saying that the economic conditions in the Great Plains drought area. So the drought area would be literally what we looked about on our first day, the map of all of those states and that large area. By the way, I forgot to mention, that area was so large because it would kick that loose sediment up into the air, and then those winds would push that, like, guys, hundreds of miles. Seriously, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of miles. So It's not just like a small area is being impacted, a large area is being impacted. Um, the federal government must do its full share in remedying the damage caused by a mistaken homestead policy. So remember, guys, girls, when you look and you see something that you don't know, make sure to look it up. So we circled homesteading to make sure that we have a good understanding of what that was, encouraging people to move and occupy open land, which is what brought a lot of people from the East United States to the West United States, because there was a lot of that open land that had been unclaimed after we forced the removal of the indigenous people. So uh, go ahead and look and annotate and circle and highlight if there's ever a word you don't understand. For instance, like that responsibility must be liquidated. Look here, guys, copy. It's going to be nuts. Open another tab, paste. It's going to be crazy. You ready? Boom. Liquidated. Two things here. Wind up the affairs of a company by ascertaining liabilities and apportioning assets, basically like selling everything that I own. If I wanted to liquidate my assets or I wanted to liquidate my possessions, I would sell my house, I would sell my computer, I would sell my chair, everything to get as much cash as I could, or to eliminate, typically by violent means. So I think it means to liquidate, to eliminate. Let's put that in there, see if it makes sense. To eliminate. That responsibility must be eliminated by new policies. Very interesting. So go ahead and do your best on the Professor Worcester account, and I look forward to reading your answer to, now that you have analyzed 2 more documents, what do you think are the main causes of the Dust Bowl? As always, if you have any questions, concerns, comments, worries, or just want to share your largest kill streak on your video games or whatever, you can always email me. You can always ask if you just need someone to talk to, if you're struggling because your routine is finally something that you like, and your sister, your brother did something, and you know what I mean. Be well, stay healthy, stay safe, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Change it up for you.